I never thought the people I called family would betray me like this. They threw a wild party inside my private cabin, drinking, laughing, and dancing, without even inviting me. But the moment my husband walked through that gate, everything stopped. What he did next turned their celebration into a nightmare they'll never forget. Before I share this story, I want to know, where are you watching from? Globe showing Europe, Africa. Drop your city or state in the comments below. And if you love emotional revenge stories that hit deep, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next one. I'm a 32-year-old woman, married for 6 years to a man I love deeply, Ethan. We worked hard, saved every penny, and finally bought a little cabin tucked away near the mountains. To me, it wasn't just property, it was my sanctuary. A place of peace after years of growing up in a toxic family, where I was always the outsider. You see, my family, especially my siblings, never saw me as one of them. I wasn't the golden child. I wasn't the spoiled one. I was the responsible one. The one they called only when they needed something. And despite all their mistreatment, I still showed up for birthdays, weddings, and holidays. Because that's what family is supposed to mean. Or at least that's what I thought. But I was about to find out just how little I really mattered to them. It started with little things. My sister using my clothes without asking. My brother borrowing money that never found its way back. My mother dismissing my accomplishments while bragging about everyone else's. But the cabin, that was mine. Mine and Ethan's. So when I saw pictures on social media of my siblings having a barbecue party, right in front of the cabin porch I had decorated myself, my stomach dropped. There they were, red cups in their hands, music blasting. Even strangers I didn't know spilling drinks on the wooden deck I worked months to restore. And the worst part? Nobody told me. Nobody even invited me. At first I told myself, maybe it's just a small gathering. Maybe they didn't mean harm. But each post, each story, each photo, it wasn't small. It was massive. Dozens of people trampling over my place. Someone even captioned, "Best party ever at our family cabin." Our family cabin? No. It wasn't theirs. Not a dime of theirs had gone into it. Yet they had the audacity to claim it, to act like it was their playground. I drove there, my hands shaking on the wheel, heart racing. The closer I got, the louder the music became. I saw cars lined up, beer bottles scattered on the grass. My family's laughter echoing through the night air. I wanted to scream. I wanted to cry. But before I could even step out, headlights appeared behind me. It was Ethan, my husband. And the second he walked through that gate, everything changed. He didn't say a word at first. He just looked around, surveying the chaos. Strangers lounging on the couch. My mother sitting at the head of the table, like she owned the place. My sister drunk, bragging about how this is the spot for every summer party now. Ethan finally spoke, his voice like thunder. "Get out." The room went silent. Cups froze midair. Everyone stared. But my brother laughed. "Come on, man, it's family. Lighten up." Ethan didn't flinch. I said, "Get out." That's when it happened. My sister rolled her eyes, muttered something about me being overdramatic, and then she spilled her drink deliberately on my rug. That was it. My breaking point. Tears burned in my eyes, but I didn't let them fall. My family had just crossed a line they could never step back from. Ethan took my hand and whispered, "We'll handle this." But inside, my heart was shattering. These were the people who were supposed to love me unconditionally. And yet, they humiliated me in my own home. I couldn't just let this go. They had to learn. Ethan and I didn't scream, we didn't argue. Instead, we quietly left. And that silence scared them more than any fight could. The next morning, while they were still sleeping off their hangovers inside my cabin, Ethan and I went to the sheriff's office. Because here's the thing, Ethan and I had prepared for this. Every corner of that cabin had cameras installed. High definition. Clear as day. Every single trespasser, every single broken item, every single face recorded. We pressed charges. Not just for trespassing, but for property damage, theft, and unlawful gathering. But that wasn't all. The sheriff arrived with deputies that afternoon. My siblings barely had time to wake up before they were escorted out. Humiliated, in front of all their friends. Their excuses? It's family. Their screams? She's overreacting. But the law didn't care. The footage spoke for itself. Every stranger who trashed my home was fined. My siblings faced charges they never thought possible. And worst of all for them, the cabin was locked legally, with only my name and Ethan's on the deed. I watched from the car as they stood outside the gate, furious, humiliated, and powerless. And for the first time in years, I felt free. My family doesn't come around much anymore. And when they do, it's only with forced smiles and careful words. They learned the hard way that I'm not the pushover they always believed I was. The cabin remains mine. My safe place. My victory. Sometimes protecting your peace means standing up against the very people you thought would protect you. Blood doesn't give anyone the right to disrespect your boundaries. And if they do, show them the gate. Tell me, if your own family disrespected your home like this, would you forgive them? Or would you lock the gate forever?